State College, Pennsylvania's Happy Valley, home of the Nittany Lion, but a place of minority absence. According to the 2010 census, predominantly white non-Hispanic families live in the State College community. And as you can see by the downtown area, and even in Penn State's classrooms, the minority is definitely not the majority. Moses Davis, a doctorate student at the Pennsylvania State University, says that history plays a huge part towards State College's racial statistics.
So you look at that whole area of State College, history says that Pennsylvania was predominantly white state, and it never really changed. You couple that with the fact that in Centre County there are no major cities around here, so you have to go 4 hours or 3 hours down to Pittsburgh to get to any major area. And for people of color, we were in those major areas because for safety reasons. Even now, I think you still find those large pockets of people of color in those areas that could be safer historically because there are more people who look like them there than a place like Centre County that's still very white, very conservative, and depending on where you go, it still can be very unsafe.
In early October, several stabbings took place in front of two popular State College venues, 797 Lounge and Knights of Columbus. And because the stabbings were during a Black community event, several questions arise. Is it the community that lives here, or are they just visitors from other areas? Regardless of the answer, the State College community has become extremely concerned. Policies and rules have already been set in place to make sure this situation doesn't reoccur. Earl Merritt, the coordinator of minority programs in the College of Liberal Arts, says that because of those events, many people believe that Blacks are a risk to the State College community.
During the year, there are always events that occur, both positive and negative. And I think sometimes, negative events get overblown, and so they stay in the public eye longer. But I think as a whole, I would say that the State College community probably has a very maybe mixed, if I want to say, perspective or opinion about the status or the role of African Americans in community. And I think it also depends on the degree of interaction that individuals have.
In the Journal of Black Studies and in the scholarly journal Confronting Racism, the research stands true. Discrimination is still very prevalent in America. It affects how people react, and it affects how communities are built. The events of last October were detrimental to the diversity of the community, and hopefully, over time, Happy Valley will eventually recover. Reporting from State College, I'm Latricia Whitfield.